Good morning, Sagittarius, or afternoon. Where am I? So, Sagittarius, this is where we take a look at your week ahead. Now, basically, I do the energies every day, but this is like the overall theme of your week, how to be ready for it, some things that may be coming in. And I have started doing an extended force, specific things that you might want to know more about. And we are doing the vibes here, Sag. We are doing the vibes. So, um, there is a lot here about embracing the new. Okay, I just want to say that. And we are Sagittarians, and horses don't gallop backwards. Okay, I'm not saying that we don't go back to things, but this is where your focus is, right? It's there's really being open to change. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. And I kind of feel like it's coming. You're not trying to, you're not pushing against it, and kind of a there is kind of a sense of surrender. You may not know what's coming, but you're just trying to be open to whatever it is, whenever it is. It's very fluid, and I actually like it. And towards the middle of the week, there is a sense of you're realizing something. And I felt really specifically, you're realizing like everything you've been through has led you to a certain point, maybe the high point, the peak of the mountain, and maybe the timing about it was about self mastery, right? Some things you had to, I feel like the road hasn't been easy, but I also feel like the road not being easy has been brought you a lot of clarity about where you want to go. We all have goals, we all have specific things that we want, but a lot of times we have to master things within ourselves in order to reach for them. So you are going to be feeling like really good, and really feeling like even if the road has been rough, it's like what it's taught you is really helping you for the future. So I can tell you, and I don't know why this week specifically, you are in so much completion energy. Like so much. Maybe we've been going there for a while, but I really feel like the hard times and the things you've been through that you are realizing that you've mastered, um, have been really purposeful for you. You know, definitely. And you end the week feeling good. Release and renew. And maybe, honestly, maybe this was, I can't control how things go. I can't control when they go. I can't, all I can control is myself. And, I feel like this is so, so beautiful, Sag. So you are definitely feeling like you've achieved something within yourself, and maybe even understanding the delays more. I needed to, because sometimes when we ask for things, right, especially when they're like success, or I remember seeing something specific about, if you want success or to be rich or whatever, let's take being rich. Will you know how to handle it when it comes? And I feel in a lot of ways, that's what self mastery is like, will I know how to deal with all of these new things I want? I say I want changes, but do I have a plan in place? Do I have systems and for handling these new things? So that's self mastery, Sag. So if you were wanting to be rich, for instance, You're going to have to really know what to do with your money, or it all goes away, right? And I feel like that's what it's been about for you. And also about letting go of how it happens and when it happens and all of that. Definitely learning flow in a whole new way. And it's interesting because what also came out was you are discovering something. And this could actually be learning something because it's the ninth house, which is all about learning and expanding. It is our house, right? So this is definitely about you. Now, this says principle. There may be something about your beliefs that are changing. And this is all due to something you didn't know before, but you know now, and it makes you really excited. Now, of course, the third house is about our communications, our learning, how we communicate with others. You know, maybe you're communicating different, but there's something that you're learning that really causes a stir within you. It could be parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. You know, you could really be changing. And yeah, very interesting. And also, like, if you, you know, and this is what it tells me, is like if you lived a certain way for a really long time, right, according to a specific code or whatever, it just feels like that might be changing. That might be changing. You could be, it feels like adopting another philosophy, one that you didn't before, you know? So, yeah, that's interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So, in terms of your energy, Sag, you know, this is what I'm talking about, the tens. You see 10 right here. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, which that is the way we want to see it. We don't want to see it in reverse because we don't want to lose, right? And this is just, you know what? There's a lot of healing in the 10 of Swords. I've been through it all. It's good. I'm fine. Right? But you're better than fine because you're done. There's a sense of coming to completion with lessons that were very painful probably. And that could have involved some endings because the 10 of Swords always does. I just kind of feel like the rough road is coming to a close for you. You know, and now you're able to see a future. Now you're able to plan a future because of that. Now the 10 of Pentacles is interesting too. Because you definitely are figuring something out, Sag. But this is your focus. Like you're focused on the 10 of Pentacles. You're focused on making things work. And there's something so strong about this 10-10 moment for you. Because like I said, we learn the most through our hard times and our pain. And through that, I mean, like we can't learn, I don't think that we can even be like financially stable unless we know what it's like to lose everything. You know, it kind of has that feel. And because of what you've learned, because of these lessons that were hard, they've really kind of taught you a lot about stability and how you can maintain it. And so, yes, there's information coming. I believe there is. You know, and it's kind of showing you how to balance things out. Maybe a lot of it had to do with timing, because temperance is divine timing. It's when everything comes together, you know, and it could be that you're figuring things out and it's finally coming together. You're finally figuring it out. And the truth is, you're figuring it out through painful things, through things that were tough. Our hard times show us everything, Sag. You know, they really do. Now, this is coming out of nowhere, though. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. That can be a new love interest because on the bottom, is the Ten of Cups, yet another 10. And I'm telling you, like, all the 10s are here. I'm getting ready to show you the Ten of Wands too. So, Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, the Sun, the Nine of Cups. Like, there's kind of like a sense of getting what you want, right? And you had to go through a lot to get there. It kind of was like, in order to enjoy a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles relationship, like, you really had to process your own patterns, right? And you did. It looks like you did. It looks like you've put some real work into, because we can't even see the possibility until we do that. Until we do that. So you may have been taking a real kind of a hard look at yourself, right? But you're coming through it with the Sun. Congrats. Congrats. And now, you know, there's something opening up with the King of Pentacles, which is a married couple, Sag. If you're in a relationship, I feel if you're in a relationship, I feel like that this is going to be very important for this relationship. You know, maybe even a turning point and breaking through something that was difficult. A pattern even. But look at this, Sag. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands. So literally every single 10. Every single 10 is showing up, and for some reason it's showing up for this week, and that can just be a start to it, can just be putting the work into getting that, but like it's total completion. Total completion. And you know, the Ten of Wands is our card. I feel like one of the things that has been missing, and maybe this is a pattern for you as well, it puts you kind of in a holding pattern with the Seven of Pentacles, is that you're not keeping your voice quiet anymore. Maybe you have in the past. Like, you know, with the Four of Cups, we're feeling disappointed. And it being with the Seven of Wands, it could be that there were things that you didn't say, that you should have said. And you might have been reflecting, if I had just fought for myself, maybe all of this wouldn't be so hard. And that is kind of something that you're doing also. Like, wow. Wow. So you may find like this really feels like a turning point for you this week. Really feels like a turning point. Now, I did pull some things for relationships. I do feel, although we are seeing something new here, I do feel as if someone may be trying to come back, because I was really confused as to why I was even seeing it, because it didn't show up in the rest of the reading. So we have ghosted, non-committal, between the lines, breakup, bliss, happiness, signs of love, divine intervention. Look, I feel like even if this person isn't coming back, it's going to start to make sense to you why it left your life. Like, for sure this person ghosted you, and there may be things that you didn't know about it. And if I'm being perfectly honest with you, there's a sense that you want something secure, but also I don't feel like this person, I don't feel like it was about you. I feel as if it might have had something to do with family. But I feel also that you were protected from this person and the situation, because divine intervention is here, time for reflection. Like, I feel like they may tell you that, but does that really affect you, though? You know, is knowing better? I mean, maybe it is. Maybe knowing is better, but, you know, there was something here. I feel like you were protected for something better. I just do. And if this is your story, you may start seeing the word love in places, maybe in a sign or whatever. But I feel like that if this person is, I mean, they're obviously coming in to explain. If they're wanting another chance, I honestly don't feel like you're going to give it to them. Because I feel like you're protecting your happiness here. You know, and, you know, you did what you did, and that was that. That's just how I feel. I know some people aren't going to be happy about that. And for those who are wanting reconciliation, yeah, there's an apology here. But I wouldn't trust it. That's what it's telling you. Yeah, reconciliation. It's definitely what this person wants. But, and I don't know if, like, because it's telling you to watch your back. So I don't know if it's just that this apology can't be trusted. But I feel like Spirit is telling you that they have something better for you. They have something better for you. You know, so I will take a little bit of a look at that, but I'd rather focus on the new energies and why all this completion is happening to you. Maybe even get a little peek-see at changes that might be coming in, Sag, because it does feel important. It feels like you've changed, actually. You know, and things are going to really feel like they're starting to work out. But it can be complicated too, because, you know, in order to get to this Ten of Pentacles, you have to get through the Ten of Swords, you know, and you have to get through the Ten of Wands. So, like, you know, it's like feeling all the things all at once. Welcome to Cancer season. Welcome to Cancer season, y'all. So, yeah, so I will take a look at this in the extended and, you know, a little bit of everything. So, let's see your mantra for the week. What is Sagittarius's mantra? Sagittarius's mantra for the week. Before I get to all my food prepping, what is Sagittarius's mantra? All that I need is coming to me in ways I could never have imagined. Well, Sagittarius. So let's see what you're learning, because an awful lot of that was coming up. What is Sagittarius learning this week? Sagittarius learning. Oh. Yep. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah. And 4-4, you're on the right path. Think before you judge. Interesting. So I really think, like, yeah, I feel like you're going to come into a whole different way of thinking about the things that have happened. Love it. Yeah, sword, make the change. Surround yourself with love. Yeah, I feel like you're really moving forward. And, you know, this is really kind of changing you as a person, which will therefore bring people who specifically align with you and with love. So there's definitely something about that, Sagittarius. So let's see what would be good for your self-care this week. What is that? What is all this business? Cards upon cards upon cards. Okay. So what would be good for Sagittarius this week? Self-care. Sagittarius. Oh boy. Okay. Glow up. Oh, definitely. Oh boy. They're telling you to speak your mind. What are you not saying, Sag? But you're also really moving towards milestones, maybe even your finances and your career improving. But this is create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. I really feel as if you might be creating a new plan because of these changes coming in. But first, you're going to do something that's just for you. Remember to do things just for you. The Queen of Cups wants that for us, Sagittarius. So that's what I have for you. I hope it really helps. And just to recap, in the extended, I will look at what these changes coming in might involve, what you're mastering, what you're releasing, and I will also look at that new person, the King of Pentacles. So that's what I have for you. Toodles.